Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my long-awaited follow-ups for some albums that I listened to quite a while ago. I've just been busy, but it's okay because follow-ups, they happen when they happen, and it just updates you as to how I feel about things after the fact. So, we are starting with Architecture and Morality. Did a couple OMD albums on a live stream a little ways back. Let me actually do just a quick little time update here. So it was February 17th. It's now April 19th. It's been 2 months. That's okay. So yeah, here are my ratings for the album and the songs. I think this is a stellar album. A few of the tracks kind of waned for me. Some of them I think got a little bit better on re-listens. So let's just go ahead and go track by track. So the New Stone Age, it's such an interesting way to kick off the album. This weird synthy post-punk track. It's hard not to enjoy this one. Sorry, I'm a tad bit sick and there's stuff in the throat, so I apologize if I'm clearing my throat. She's Leaving, something akin to like early New Order, a la like Movement. You got like that Temptation vibe to it. Super approachable and pleasant. Awesome outro as well. Souvenir. Obvious highlight of the album, I think. It's among the best synth pop new wave singles of the 80s. It's hard to deny. Sealand is a decent track, albeit a bit aimless at times and maybe too long. Some cool ideas and sounds, though. The first Joan of Arc, more of that pleasant synth pop with a nice acceleration to it. Then you have the Maid of Orleans one, which I think is superior. Very nice synth string motif. Great driving drums into the outro. The title track, Architecture and Morality, it's an alright like synthy thing. Just soundscapes and ideas, maybe closer to like a 3 though. Georgia is maybe my least favorite here. The synth melody just gets a bit old after a while. And then the beginning and the end. OMD really seem to know how to end their albums from what I've seen so far. Like a very bittersweet outro reminiscent of like Leave Me Alone from New Order's Power, Corruption, and Lies. Love the choir synth on it as well. So yeah, I think that's the tracks. Favorites are Souvenir and Beginning and the End, with shout outs to New Stone Age, She's Leaving, and Maid of Orleans. Very interesting and artistic synth pop album. You can't deny that. And like I said during the reactions, and I still hold to this, I think that early OMD were doing things arguably more interesting than early New Order were doing. I think early New Order had a much lower like hit rate as far as like success. I'm gonna get a lot of flack for saying that because people really love Power, Corruption, and Lies, and a lot of people hold Movement in high regard as well. But man, if you haven't heard this album or it's been a while, like check these out again because these songs have some chops, and I don't ever know who's playing or who's singing at any particular time. What are their names? Andy and Paul. But I know like on the next album, Telegraph, like just awesome vocal delivery. New Stone Age also has some really nice oomph to it as well on the vocal delivery. But good stuff. And I don't love it per se, but it's really solid front to back, good synth pop. Gives my approval. So that's my follow-up for Architecture and Morality by Orchestral Manoeuvres in the Dark. That's all I have to say for now. Stay tuned for more follow-ups coming up very soon. And until next time, Godspeed.